you couldn't have this song without thinking of Ireland, and of course it's Galway Girl, and I'm talking about the original version by Steve Earle. And I think this song, I only really got to know this song from being at a family wedding, I think, when I was a kid. And if it's not played at any wedding in Ireland, then there's definitely something wrong. It's a really good song to get people up dancing. We normally link arms and spin each other round, and it has obviously that really traditional band feel. I think the great song, or the great reason for this song is a bit like Falling Slowly, but obviously a lot more upbeat. It starts, with the verse, well, I took a stroll on the old walk of a day, I met a little girl and we start to talk of a fine soft day, and then when the chorus comes in, and I ask you friend, and the actual drums and the beat comes in, suddenly everybody's up, having a really good time and
you have
partying.
to sing along.
You do. I couldn't demonstrate it without doing there. But no, it's really good fun, and obviously me and Victoria perform at weddings all the time, and we're normally dressed as waiters. So I'll let you tell a little bit about that.
Yes, so what we normally do as our day job is we go to wedding receptions, so normally during the wedding meal, and Connor will go in normally after main course, and he'll have already been serving some dinners, pouring some wine, just trying to blend in, and then he comes in and he will literally face plant with a big tray of cutlery. So obviously there's a massive smash and everyone just stops eating and they rush over to help him up, and everyone's like, is he okay? And then next thing the music starts and Connor jumps up and bursts into song, and the reaction's hilarious.
It is.
Some
and
people,
it takes a wedding from, everybody, it's been a long day, they're at their dinner, everyone's a bit tired. It's a bit like Christmas Day when you've eaten loads and you're like, it's time for a sleep. Whereas at a wedding, we don't want that atmosphere. We want everybody to come up and we want them to party. And from that moment, they are really good. Actually, and we do the likes of Galway Girl, and I'll normally get the bride's mum or the groom's mum or whoever's mum up for a wee dance, and again we'll do the round bit, and the crowd love it, and it's great because they can really clap along to it as well. But I love Galway Girl. It's a really good song, and I think even today, although Ed Sheeran came out and did a very similar is a fair word, because he has made it quite Irishy, and it's just a lot more upbeat and poppy, and it is a very good song, no doubt, but I always think the original Galway Girl will be the one that everybody requests at weddings. Well, we find that out anyway, because obviously we have to ask them, is it Ed Sheeran or the original? And most people will go for the original, but a great Irish song, absolutely love it.
Hey, so the first song I've chosen on my list, in no particular order, is Orinoco Flow by Enya. It might be an unusual song, possibly for some people. The song is originally from the late 80s, from what I know. I don't have any particular, vested interest in it, other than it's a song that reminds me very much of my family. It's one of the first memories, and probably the first memory I have, I would say, of seeing a videotape from the very early 90s, or around that time. The song, I think, was released around 88 or 89, just after I was born, and it was the background music used on my uncle's video to Australia at the time. And my only memory of seeing it is I could redraw the scene of the TV in my granny's living room and all of my family, my aunts and uncles around it, watching this video, and that song stuck with me ever since. It's a pretty incredible song. Musically, I would say probably the jumpy sort of string kind of music in it. I really like that, and there's something about it, just every time I hear it I think of the same thing. I can put myself back in that living room in my granny's house, and I can replay that scene. In yourself, I wouldn't know a huge amount in general, but I just know that song is still very, very popular today. It survived the test of time. I know the Orinoco is a river in South America as well, which I don't know if that's any links to it. But musically, there's something just about the melody, the changes, that kind of big drum beat that kind of appears between the Sail Away part. And Sail Away, of course, as well, has been a meme over the recent times, kind of between friends of mine who would follow rugby, and we would say that Sail Away is the trickiest fixture in the English rugby premiership. Joke, I suppose, you have to follow rugby to get. But certainly musically, that is up there one of my favourite songs ever. not one that I would obviously turn on at a party or anything, but just one that resonates with me quite a lot, and particularly for a family song. So Orinoco Flow by Enya is the first song that I picked.
First pick for my favourite Irish song would be Only a River's Run Free. It's a song that I heard many years ago. There was a family of McConnells from County Fermanagh, and one of them was a songwriter, and he wrote that song, and recorded it, and it all sounded just very appropriate Irish song at the time, and I was very fond of it. I was in my youth, all the music we listened to was nearly all Irish music, steamed by Radio Earle, or as sometimes known that time as Athlone. We used to have the Clancy Brothers, and Tuesday on a Saturday night there was a programme on Radio Earle called Keeley House way back, and it's going for years. I don't know if it's still going, but it was part of our growing up when we were young, was listening to Keeley House on Radio Earle on a Saturday night about half time. It was all Keeley music and songs, and there was another Irish music programme that used to be on the radio last month. It's Irish Quest or something, I think they called it, but it was quite good too. There's a lot of music on the Radio Earle in them days. They done a lot of Irish music, sang songs like Brady and all that music there was common on the Radio Earle in them days. After the Troubles, I think there's a lot of that type of music was seen as maybe being a bit sectarian, I would say, and they sort of put it out. So basically that's the type of music that I enjoyed for many years. It was entertainment we had, family entertainment. The whole family would have been sitting around the fire, coal fire, in the Rayburn cooker after Saturday night meal. It brings back great memories to me of my youth with my father and mother and all the rest of the family around.
The second song was The Homes of Donegal, and Paul Brady done a version of it, and I recorded a version of it. Again, that's back to where my roots are in Donegal. My mother used to sing it. It's just a beautiful song. I guess my mum used to sing it when we were kids. It just brings back lots of memories. No, I've heard it on Alexa when I was singing it. Sentimentality, really, it's so special. Donegal is a very special part of my life, and very special county, as everyone knows. And when I play that overseas, like Grace, people want to know more about Donegal after, and they've read about it, and then they go to see it and they love it.